Welcome back to Augmented Voices,
Yeah.
where we get to explore that super fascinating
Yeah.
kind of fusion of human creativity and artificial intelligence. And today, we are diving deep into a world where AI,
Okay.
isn't just crunchy numbers and doing all the things we sort of think of as the classic AI things.
Right. Right.
It's composing music, it's narrating audiobooks, and it's even helping publish entire books.
Yeah.
So it's really become this revolution that's making all these tools more accessible than ever.
It is. It's mind-boggling, really, how fast things are changing.
Yeah.
We're moving beyond that era of AI kind of just being the assistant to humans, and now it's really a collaboration where AI is like an active partner.
I like that active partner in the creative process.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
And I think one of the most exciting developments in this space is 11 Labs
Oh, yeah.
and their new tool called Reader.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you send them any text, and boom, they turn it into an audiobook.
Wow.
Using these AI-generated voices.
Oh, that's amazing. Think about what that means for accessibility.
Huge.
A student with dyslexia could listen to their textbooks while they're commuting.
Yeah.
Someone with visual impairment could enjoy, the latest bestseller.
Uh-huh.
And even language learners could use it to improve their pronunciation.
Yeah. I mean, it's like having a personalized narrator.
Right.
For everything.
Yeah.
But what I think is really cool is how 11 Labs goes beyond just those like robotic voices.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
They use these really advanced AI models to create voices that are so lifelike.
Yeah.
With all these subtle nuances and emotional inflections.
It is fascinating how these models actually work.
Yeah.
They analyze massive data sets of human speech and learn to mimic not just the sounds, but the rhythm, the tone, even the breathing patterns of real speakers.
Totally.
It's really a level of sophistication that we haven't seen before.
It's crazy, and then you can customize it.
Yeah.
Like you can choose from a library of these pre-made voices.
Right.
Or even create a unique voice based on your own recordings.
Oh, wow.
Like imagine being able to narrate your own memoir in your own voice.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have the time or the equipment to record it yourself.
That's incredible. It opens up so many possibilities for personal storytelling and even preserving, family histories. Mm-hmm. And this technology isn't even limited to just books.
Right.
Think about podcasts, educational materials, even video games.
Totally.
Anything that involves the spoken word can be transformed with this technology.
Yeah, and speaking of transformative technology, let's move on to the world of sound creation.
Okay.
And we're talking about NVIDIA's Fugato, this AI-powered music editor that's turning heads in the music industry.
Right.
And it's not just about creating catchy tunes.
Yeah.
This AI can generate entirely new sounds textures and sonic landscapes that we've never heard before.
Yeah, it's like opening a door to a universe of uncharted sonic possibilities.
I love that.
Fugato uses deep learning algorithms to analyze vast libraries of music and then extrapolates from those patterns to create something truly unique.
That's wild.
It's really pushing the boundaries of what we even consider music.
Absolutely. Think about films, virtual reality experiences.
Yeah.
Even personalized soundtracks for everyday life.
Right.
Like the potential applications are endless.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just about creating new sounds.
Okay.
AI is also being used to enhance and manipulate existing audio in amazing ways.
Oh, totally.
Yes.
It uses AI algorithms to analyze audio tracks and then remixes them to create a truly immersive three-dimensional soundscape.
I know.
And with the rise of spatial audio and headphones that track your head movements, the listening experience is becoming even more realistic and engaging.
It really is. It's incredible to think about how technology is blurring the lines between the virtual and the real.
Yeah.
And speaking of blurring lines, let's talk about the world of visual storytelling and AI-generated imagery.
Okay.
And specifically, Runway's Frames is making a huge splash in the creative community.
So Runway has developed Frames to be more than just another image generator. It's a tool that really empowers creators with incredible control over their visual narratives.
Right.
They've focused on photorealism, so the images you create look incredibly lifelike.
Yeah, and what sets Frames apart is its worlds feature.
Oh, yeah.
It's like having this magic button that ensures all your visuals have a consistent look and feel.
Wow.
You can build entire worlds within frames,
Aw.
from futuristic cityscapes to fantastical landscapes. And all the images you create will have that same aesthetic coherence.
It's a game changer for
Yeah.
filmmakers, animators, game developers, and anyone who needs to create visual content.
Totally.
Imagine building a world for a video game and knowing that every character, every environment, and every object will have that same visual signature.
It's wild.
It's like having an entire art department at your fingertips,
Oh, right.
all working from the same stylistic blueprint.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But it goes beyond just aesthetics.
Yeah.
Frames also allows for real-time collaboration.
Oh, wow.
So multiple artists can work on the same project simultaneously,
Uh-huh.
even if they're in totally different parts of the world.
That's incredible.
wow.
It's really streamlining that whole creative process, and it's making, high-quality visual effects way more accessible than ever before.
Totally.
But let's shift gears from the visual realm and talk about a company that's bridging cultures through the power of language.
Oh, cool.
IMAX and their partnership with Cam AI for real-time translation.
I think this is one of the coolest applications of AI I've seen recently.
Yeah.
Like, imagine
Oh.
sitting in a packed IMAX theater watching a foreign language film.
Right.
But instead of reading subtitles, you're hearing the dialogue in your native language, perfectly synced with the actor's lips.
It's going to revolutionize the cinematic experience.
Totally.
So this technology analyzes the audio track of the film, translates it into the target language,
Wow.
and then it uses AI voice synthesis to create a dubbed version that matches the original performance as closely as possible.
That's amazing.
It is.
And it's not just about dubbing films.
Right.
Think about live events conferences.
Yeah.
Even international business meetings.
Totally.
This technology could break down all these communication barriers and
Yeah.
connect people from all over the world
Yeah.
in a way that was never before possible.
It's opening up all these new avenues for cross-cultural understanding and collaboration.
I love that.
Now let's talk about a sector that's undergoing a massive transformation, the publishing industry.
Right.
A company called Spines is making headlines with its ambitious goal of publishing 8,000 books in 2025 using AI.
Whoa. 8,000 books.
Yeah.
That's more than some traditional publishing houses put out in a decade.
I know.
How are they doing that?
So Spines created this AI-powered platform that automates a lot of the tasks that are involved in publishing, from proofreading and editing to formatting and cover design.
So it's like having a virtual publishing assistant
that
works tirelessly 24/7.
Exactly. And this is a game changer for indie authors who, often struggle to get their work noticed.
Yes.
They can now bypass the traditional gatekeepers of the publishing world and bring their stories directly to readers.
Oh, that's cool. But isn't there a concern that this flood of AI-assisted books could lead to a decline in quality?
It's a valid question.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to remember that AI is a tool.
Right.
And like any tool, it can be used for good or for bad.
Yeah.
Ultimately, the quality of the writing still depends on the human author.
Right.
What AI does is empower authors to focus on what they do best, crafting compelling stories.
I love that perspective. It's about human-AI collaboration, not replacement.
Exactly.
And speaking of collaboration, let's circle back to a topic we touched upon earlier.
Okay.
Accessibility.
Yeah.
AI is making creative tools more accessible than ever before.
Right.
But it's not just about providing tools for people with disabilities. It's about making creativity itself more inclusive.
That's a really important point.
Yeah.
Think about the barriers to entry that have traditionally existed in creative fields.
Yeah.
Access to expensive equipment, specialized training, even just having the confidence to share your work.
Right.
AI is breaking down all those barriers,
Totally.
giving anyone with a story to tell the power to bring it to life.
Yeah, it's democratizing creativity, and that's definitely something to celebrate.
Absolutely.
So as we're wrapping up our deep dive into this exciting world of AI-powered creativity, what are some of the key takeaways we should keep in mind?
First and foremost, AI is not a threat to human creativity.
Right.
It's an amplifier, a collaborator, and a catalyst for new forms of expression.
I like that. And second, this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
We're only scratching the surface of what's possible when we combine, the power of human imagination with the capabilities of artificial intelligence.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it really is like we're entering this renaissance of creativity.
Right.
Powered by technology, but still driven by human passion and ingenuity.
Totally. And I think it's so crucial for creators to really embrace these tools, to experiment, to push those boundaries of what's possible. I mean, we're seeing artists collaborating with AI to create music that transcends genre, filmmakers using AI to generate breathtaking visual effects.
Right.
And writers weaving AI-powered narratives that blur those lines between reality and fiction.
It's a wild and exciting time to be a creative person.
It is.
But as with, any technological revolution, there are challenges to navigate.
Right.
We need to make sure that all these tools are accessible to everyone, regardless of background or technical expertise. We need to address concerns about intellectual property rights and ownership in an AI-generated world. And we need to be mindful of the potential for these tools to be misused or to perpetuate existing biases.
It's important to approach these advancements with a critical eye and to really, engage in thoughtful conversations about the ethical implications.
For sure.
But I am optimistic that we can harness the power of AI for good. To democratize creativity, to amplify human expression, and to foster a more inclusive and imaginative world.
I share your optimism.
It
really is a future that we're shaping together. One line of code, one brushstroke, one musical note at a time. And I, for one, am really excited to see what we create.
Well said.
And to all of our listeners out there, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI-powered creativity.
Yes, thank you.
We hope you found it insightful and inspiring. Until next time, keep those creative sparks flying.